Spoken about the Kenyan team. Here's the Pakistani lineup. Only one change. Misbah-ul Haq has been replaced.
Overcast conditions once again here in Nairobi. In the air, over the top of backward point, 4 runs. Good confidence shot. Once again was a Makram. Too short. Bit of bounce there, and the batsman accommodated him nicely by just guiding it over the top of backward point.
Making use of the writ, which was offered by Wasim Akram. Although that stroke wasn't convincing, but still getting a 4 for the effort. Just reaching the ball with the bat.
That's a beauty. And that's the danger of Wasim Makram. They go up to the court behind. No response from the umpire, Alim Dar.
That was a beautiful delivery from Wasim Akram. Nice position of the seam. Ball coming back into the batsman. Flipping the top of the pad. And nicely judged by the umpire, Alim.
Oh, Bakhtar. Fine first over. And that's bowled in. Beaten all ends up. So a wise decision by Waqar Younis to give Shoaib Bakhtar the new ball, and that was a beautiful delivery.
That stroke was bereft of any footwork. Just playing from the blocks. That ball wasn't wide enough. Only managing to get the inside edge onto the leg stump, and the Pakistanis, they've broken through. Early inroads. Ravinder Shah is walking back to the pavilion after scoring 1 run. 10 for 1 Kenya.
Next up,
Steve Tokolo, the Kenyan captain, crease with the dismissal of Ravinder Shah. Won the toss, elected to bat, and now he's confronted with a bowler. Now this should be out. Big nick and a good catch by Rashid Latif. So Wasim, he's, as so often you see, sends down a couple of very ordinary deliveries, then bowls a good one and picks up a wicket.
Well, on a wicket with the fast bowlers, they're getting a lot of deviation. It's just a matter of putting the ball in the right areas, and that's what Wasim Akram did. Outside edge, and Rashid Latif taking a beautiful catch. Second wicket down for the Kenyans. Only 14 runs on the board.
Thomas Adoyo, the new batsman, was LBW to Wasim Makram for 4 on Thursday in the first match. Comes to the wicket with Kenya in trouble. 14 for 2 in this, the 5th over. And a quick back now. This will be tested, I think. We may have gone to the 3rd umpire, but no. That was a beautiful bit of reflex cricket in at bat pad.
Well, I thought it would have been worth to go to the 3rd umpire. Misbah-ul Haq reacting very well. Stopping the ball and then flicking the ball onto the stumps.
Well, this will be interesting. I had the feeling that the ball hit the stump with the bat in the air.
That's put away nicely. That will go to the boundary very quickly indeed. Wrong line. Wasim Akram struggling in this over. Nicely played off his toes. 20 balls so far. Faced by Kennedy Oboya. Shot one, that's hit away very, very nicely. That's gone all the way. That's a 6, first 6 of the innings. Short in length and paying the price. Wasim Akram 33 for 2. Rashid Latif moving back few paces now. That is a fair distance away from the stumps. Walker ball and classic ball. No ball called. But that will not change the character of that delivery. It was fast. It was on the right line, the Yorker length. Beautifully bowled.
Well, what a shame. What a tragedy there. Shoaib, probably, I think, his best delivery, the quick Yorker that he bowls. And just over the line. Fortunately, that's all you have to do. And this is what it looks like. Ooh, it swung too as well. Hit the base, the box stump. It was probably pitched on middle of the leg. But the trouble is, not a legal delivery. I'm sure that he'll keep that in his mind. So will the batsman.
That's driven and dropped by Said Anwar. So 2 chances, both of them going down. Straightforward drive to Shoaib Akhtar, and Said Anwar has missed one.
Well, he's got the light enhancing glasses on too as well. So you can't blame that. Straight down his throat. Goes forward, doesn't keep over it. Well, he's hit it pretty firmly, but Said Anwar, you've got to take those. That's poor backing up there from the fielders.
Just not on.
That's a very good shot. That is a really good shot. Picked up the length early and just smacked it through the offside. Just far outfield. It's gone for 4. Wow, that's a good hit. That is a beauty. That's gone for 6 in front of square. Terrific shot.
That's a striking stroke from the batsman, isn't it? The ball was short, all right. The ball was wide, no doubt about it. How many times you see the ball being hit in that area on the back foot for 6? What a great shot.
Brings up the 50 as well. So we skip from 48 to 54. Looks like a right-handed son of Joe Saria. Gee, that's a good shot. Whipped away on the leg side for 4. That's a beauty.
All these Indian batsmen are giving a lot to the crowd to cheer about. It wasn't a bad delivery. It was the position of the batsman which enabled him to execute that stroke beautifully.
He loves getting after the bowling, does Thomas Adoya. He once scored balls. Aggressive stuff from Thomas Adoya.
Why try and control the stroke? Why try and play the ball all along the ground? If you can still hit the ball in the air, away from the fieldsman, towards the boundary line. Once again, the bottom hand taking over, slicing the ball off the face of the bat, placing it beautifully. And Azhar Mahmood looking daggers at the batsman and also speaking daggers at the batsman. He's not impressed.
Gone again. Not quite as far this time. Same result though.
50 partnership of just 75 deliveries. And these Kenyans, they're enjoying it. Look at that. Shot delivery. Was into the position very early and then hitting the ball in the air away from the fieldsman. One bounce over the boundary line. This is a big over for the Kenyans.
3 fours off the first 3 deliveries. That's really destroyed Azhar Mahmood's figures. Now gone for 13. Gone again. Straight back over the ball, and that's racing away. So 4 forwards and 4 balls. This is brilliant stuff.
It looks like he has psyched out the bowler, hasn't he? 4th boundary. Standing tall, just hitting through the line over the head of the bowler. This is turning out to be one great over for the Kenyans. Great strokes, all 4 of them.
First 4 overs from Azhar Mahmood, just the 1 run. First 4 balls of this over, 16. He won't stop. Sensible batting.
It is. Had the opportunity in the first 4 deliveries to open his arms.
Now what will Thomas Adoya do this time? Charge the previous delivery he faced. It looks like he might have bunted it straight to Sharbaktar. Well, that's a very soft dismissal. He'll be extremely disappointed. Wako Yunus has had the last laugh. So the end of an aggressive knock from Thomas Adoyo.
He just couldn't get to the pitch of the ball. Thomas Adoyo, early into the stroke, wasn't able to control the stroke in the end. Simple catch for Shoaib Akhtar. And the captain has broken through. Third wicket gone. Thomas Adoyo walking back to the pavilion after scoring 28 runs. 75 for 3, Kenya.
Dumbi, the former captain,
Scoring 28 runs. 75 for 3, Kenya.
Dumbi, the former captain, is the new man in for Kenya. Steve Tikolo was appointed captain this summer. He's very experienced. And his 43rd game, not too far short of 1,000 runs. Average a little bit lower than he would like. Morris Dumbi has got off the mark. He's not out one. He didn't do that in the first game. Steve Tikolo also got a nought in the first game. He only got 3 this time. He's the best player for Kenya. That's away, and I think it might be 4. It is. Good shot. Nice control. 81 for 3. Down the track and through the covers, through the extra cover region. That's a glorious stroke. That's another fine stroke. That won't improve Shahid Afridi's sense of humour.
What a stroke. Classic cover drive against the left leg spinner. Came down to the track, got to the pitch of the ball, and then the bat acceleration. Great. Just creamed the ball away to the boundary line for 4.
Well stumped. So Shahid Afridi has the last laugh here again in his first over. Just bowled a little bit quicker, didn't really turn, looking for the sweep again and cannon into the furniture.
I was looking to slog sweep the ball, playing too many strokes. Poor shot selection. Looking to hit the ball through mid-wicket. No room for the arms to swing, and Shahid Afridi is striking for Pakistan. Morris Dumbi is walking back to the pavilion after scoring 10 runs. Kenya 88 for 4.
3 men behind square, and it's beaten 2 of them. That's gone away for 4. Shahid Afridi will be even more upset now.
What timing. Using the pace of the delivery, opening the face, placing the ball between those 2 fieldsmen. A shot third man, and backward point.
19 overs gone, 93 for 4. 12 runs off that over, and 2 boundaries. Now here's another look at the dismissal of Morris Dumbi. He was really all around that, and there were 2 men at backward square, so once again he wasn't going to get away with it, but he got a bit of a send-off from Shahid Afridi. Edged and through the vacant first slip region for 4.
Well, once again, edgy stroke. Once again, the ball went over the boundary line. Too many boundaries. That was a good delivery. He's looking to push the ball towards extra cover. Getting to the pitch of the ball, playing from the blocks, allowed the ball to swing away from the bat. You should have a first slip in place, Waqar Yunus. That's your own mistake. You picked up 4 wickets. You can afford to have a slip.
No run, shy at the bowler's end, or maybe at Rudy Kitson. Shoaib Akhtar goes to the deck, and they get one in the end.
A lot of action. A lot of action today. Everything happening. At Nairobi, Gymkhana, wickets tumbling, boundaries flowing, fieldsman slipping, fielder throwing the ball at the umpire.
And there's a couple more. That's a deep cover. Might even be 4. It is 4. Beautiful shot. Very elegant cover drive. That's a great shot. It's as good as you want. Just a little bit of width there.
from the bowler. Look at him, right across. Pulled straight over the ball. Absolutely cleaned that one through cover. Look at that, beautiful shot there from stump camp. That's how to do it.
Well, you read it correctly, Jeffrey.
Just stick around, but I'll smash it for 4 on this occasion.
Well, that's what I was saying. If it's in the slot that he thinks he can hit, go for it. But don't try to manufacture a shot.
Goes again. Now top edge down the third man. He's out. Caught by Azam Mahmood down there. Went for the big one. It probably just went away a little bit on him, and a nice sharp catch down a deep third man by Azam Mahmood.
Yeah, it's not what they wanted at the time. He hit the boundary of the ball before and then lost his head a little here, I think. Abdurazak just bowled it a little quicker this one. And he gets I think it's the back of the bat. There's Stacky, and flies down to third man. So the 5th wicket down here. Good catch there. Not a good wicket for Kenya. 116 for 5.
Tony Suji, the newcomer to the crease for Kenya.
Nicely placed. Beautifully done by Kennedy Obayo, and that gives him his 50 as well. All Shahid Afridi could do was to watch the ball go to the boundary. Very good knock. Excellent knock. 550s and 200s. Down the track, and he is given it a meaty blow. That's gone all the way. Lovely strike, neat hit.
Take that. Then down to the track with all the positivity in the world. Inside out. Opening the face of the bat in order to place that ball towards extra cover. Great stroke, giving everything behind that stroke. It's gone.
Chance of a stumping and given straight away by the umpire. Excellent work by Rashid. Brilliant wicket keeping. It was called a wide by the umpire, but that doesn't matter, because Rudy Kurtzen was the umpire that mattered, the umpire on the leg side, the leg umpire, and he had no hesitation whatsoever.
And these Kenyan batsmen, they're looking to get after the bowlers, giving a lot of chances to the bowlers, pick them up. Rashid Latif once again being tested. It was a wide delivery, but done it beautifully. Tony Suji departing after scoring 2 runs. Kenya 131 for 6.
This is Lai, I'm sorry, this is not a highlight. Shoaib Akhtar has cleaned him up. Once again, the Yorker doing the trick. Very quick through the air, and batsman couldn't adjust and handle the pace.
No time for the batsman to bring the bat down. Well within time. Perfect Yorker. Bat going very high. And beaten with the pace and also the length. He's on the way back to the pavilion after playing a wonderful innings. 59 was his score. Kenyans 133 for 7.
This is Collins Oboyo, 22 years of age. 11 matches, just 85 runs.
Tidy pace so far. Slow ball, and he's down the track, and he's launched it. One bounce over mid-off for 4.
Well, there you go. You can't get it right all the time. But he's picked it right there, down the pitch. He's copped the short one, gone through him. Now this would surprise Shoaib too as well. He's gone down the track and charged him. What will be the quick bowler's answer to this one?
Made an inside neck. There certainly was some noise. If it wasn't the edge of the bat, it's gone off the pad. But I think Rashid Latif was all over, and he just threw the ball towards Rudy Kurtzen, a square leg. And they snuck a single. After all that, it's a bye.
Well, they are. He didn't hit it. The umpire's waved a bye. But Rashid Latif just threw the ball down thinking he was going to get a wicket. Then they stole the single. Now just have a little look for yourself here. Well, it's off the legs, isn't it? Now he just throws it away. Thank you. We'll take the single.
optimistic, I think, and they're going to get a single. Well done. Good running by the Kenyans. And they might get two. They're going to come back and get two. This is remarkable. And make it. Brilliant stuff. I've never seen that before in my life.
Well, I could see that happening. Nobody was going for the ball. They were too busy appealing. And how do you drop the ball 3 metres in front of the bat and run two?
And scoop that one up. It's in the air. It should well be out. Yes, it is. Misbah Haq is the man that took the catch, so it was a Makram on the strike, and Kenya have had that partnership, that tight little partnership broken.
Well, it's just what they needed to try and put a slow to the scoring, slow it down. And this is how it happened, a slower ball here. It was an Akram, just held up on him there, chipped it in the air, and as it was, Misbah Haq had to come around. Simple catch there. So Akram gets another 157 for 8.
Martin Suji is the next man in for Kenya. He will go to the non-striker's end. Well, that's been very well struck, and Sadamo's not going to get close. 4 runs off the first ball of the over.
Well, that was a great shot. Just sit back and wait. Akram's decided to go around the wicket to him straight away.
Nicely struck. That'll beat Waqar Yunus. And will run away to the boundary. So not good cricket by the Pakistanis. Wrong line from Abdul Razak and not very good backing up by the captain.
Lucky he's the skipper, because there's been a few blemishes out there today from Waqar, and this was another one of them. Got a little finger to it. Razak not at all impressed.
Pakistan look a very, very good team when they are winning. When they're losing, they don't look that coordinated. That's put away and taken. Straight catch to Shoaib Malik. And Waqar Yunus picked up another wicket.
Not the best ball that Waqar Yunus has ever got a wicket on. You can see there a little smirk. One that should have been put away for 4 runs, no doubt about that. He just tried to guide it instead of really going after it. He sits up and I'll just guide it over there, but what he did was just guide it to the fieldsman. So another important wicket. Jimmy Commando out for 21, 179 for 9.
Joseph Angara is the new batsman, the last batsman in for the Kenyans. Still 8 overs left. 10 matches, 16 runs. Nothing to write back home about. Appeal for a leg before and given by the umpire this time. So Abdul Razak has picked up a wicket as well. His second wicket. And Kenyans have folded before consuming their 50 overs. All out in 42.3 overs. 179 they got in all. On this track, on a batting track, it shouldn't be difficult for Pakistan. But remember, they're not very good chasers. And 150th wicket in one-day internationals for Abdul Razak.
Been lots of calls for LBW so far today. Let's have a look at this one. Hit on the front foot and probably just a little bit stiff, I think. Fair amount of angle in that delivery. The ball hitting the pad around about middle and leg. But bearing in mind that it's probably another 4.5 feet for that ball to travel. But then again, the umpires have been teased on so many occasions today for LBW decisions, and that was the only one that was given. So 179 runs, the total for Kenya, and Pakistan will get a full 50 overs.
That's right. Kennedy Obayo was very impressive for his 59. Then Odayo looked pretty good. 49 balls for 28. 23 by Kamande at the end. And the Kenyans will be pretty happy with 179. At one stage, they were looking to get out earlier than what they eventually achieved. 25 extras, once again, extra category a little higher.
Most impressive bowler show backed up. Brilliant spell from him today. Given the new ball, shared it with Wazir Makram. 2 for 17, an excellent economy rate, but the damage he did with his pace was most obvious. And most of the other bowlers wasn't very expensive once again. Azam Mahmood did a reasonable job. I thought Afridi got Pakistan back into the game, and he got them back in a couple of areas, apart from picking up a couple of wickets. He was able to get through his overs quickly and save a little bit of pressure in that regard. But once again, a bit better effort today from the Pakistan bowlers.
Well, Pakistan, of course, have got some work to do here. They chasing 180 to win, and nice to see Shoaib Malik getting an opportunity at the top of the order, just 20 years of age, just a youngster. Martin Suji's line the length, spot on first up, and pretty good scrambling from the goal. There's a bit of a mix-up in the middle. They just had enough time to finally make up their minds and get back.
Well, they both decided to go for the one end there. It was a simple run and a bit of a mix-up, bowling especially.
There's a and it's just carried. It's just carried, and he's picked it up. Very good catch in the end. So Martin Suji has struck. It's Syed Anwar who is on his way. He's had a very disappointing tournament so far, and Kenya are ecstatic.
Well, aren't they ecstatic, as they should be. Syed Anwar on his way to the pavilion. Good delivery here from Martin Suji. To see where it is. Anwar comes forward, had to play at that. And Nick Carries, who was never going to carry the first step, so lucky the keeper did get across. Nonetheless, Kenya have done it. They've got their first wicket. And aren't they elated about that? Pakistan, 11 for 1.
Shahid Afridi batting number 3 for Pakistan. He's at the non-striker's end, actually, because that was the last ball of the over that Syed Anwar nicked. And he was very aggressive with the ball in his hand today, and likely to be the same with the bat. Look at that strike rate, 100.7. Want to go straight? That's not a bad shot. Actually, up goes the finger from Rudy Kutsun. He's always very, very precise when he gives up players for LBW. And another one goes for Pakistan.
Well, isn't that what the doctor ordered? It's what they ordered. Have a go at it. They're happy with that. He won't be happy with it, but Shoaib Malik just caught on the crease, trying to tap the ball around on the leg side. He missed it. Just have a look where this pitch is. Well, it's a little bit offline, isn't it? That's not going to miss. No way, he's right back, caught on the crease there. That's going to hit middle. And that's exactly what the umpire thought. So the second wicket down, 13 for 2.
MYK on his back, Mohammed Yunus Khan, 24 years of age. He's in a little bit earlier than he thought he would be. One ball left in the 4th over. It's a pretty good one too. Yard quick, I think, from Thomas Adoy, which tends to happen when a side's going well. So that's good stuff from Kenya. 13 for 2, Pakistan. That's a good shot. That's a very good shot. Fast outfield. Don't bother chasing that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shot, that one, just hitting through the line, got on the front foot. Always knew from the minute he hit the bat that was going to be full. Bisected the mid-off and mid-on. There he goes, just rocking. Bisected the mid-off and mid-on. There he goes, just rocks forward, pumps it into the ground. Once it got through that field, and forget about it.
That's put away in style. Shahid Afridi will get a boundary. Not a very good delivery from the bowler. No cushion there whatsoever. So welcome 4. That's gone straight. And will go all the way. It traveled the distance because it was hit by Shahid Afridi. And when he hits the ball, it stays hit. Fantastic straight shot.
A very courageous shot too, because there was a man down there in the deep. There was no margin for error with this. He'd had to go for 6, which is a little bit unusual off the bat. His heart was probably in his mouth. But he picked it up well, and the fieldsman was down there, but it cleared him. Risky shot, but got away with it.
Kind of a slicing drive. It wasn't played with the full face of the bat flow. That's a flowing cut shot. Nicely executed by Shahid Afridi. Saw the width and was quickly on it.
Adeo just lost it here, and he's lost it because of the aggressiveness of Afridi. He knows that if he pitches it up, he can smash for a 4 and a 6 early on this over, and he knew if he pitched it up, Afridi would more than likely go after him.
Explosive batsman, a match winner on his day. 18 balls for his 20. Strike rate extremely good, over 100. And that's gone in the air as well. Although not struck properly, but even a mediocre shot will earn Shahid Afridi another 6. I think they look at striking the ball hard in the first 15 overs. It's just not in their game plan, not in their system. These are flashing drive, so why take singles when you can get boundaries? I think that is what they work on. But they will be a much better team, much better batting unit if they also concentrate on the singles. This was a lovely drive from Yunus Khan, just leaned into that drive, and a smooth flow of the stick as well.
Nicely executed. Knocked the bat. And once he got it past cover, it was going to be 4. And he swings that one away for 4. That was well played.
That's typical Shahid Afridi. Good balls can disappear very quickly to the boundaries. This was a pretty decent ball. You see that ball being worked away from the stumps, maybe from just a little outside the off stump. A real slot, but very effective indeed. Stayed very still. And a very good finish as well. Good back lift and good follow through from Shahid Afridi.
Yunus Khan, his feet pretty much close together. Shahid Afridi really does straddle the crease there. Has his feet a long way apart.
He's hit that one in the air and taken by the fielder. Careless Afridi. And the stadium explodes. They know that it's a huge wicket. And once again Afridi throwing away a very good start.
The head is low, and that's understandable. Just a lack of concentration there. Shahid Afridi is going along so nicely, charged down the wicket, lifted the eyes, lifted the head, and what's he do? He holds out to the man at deep third man. And Kenya getting a wicket exactly when they need it. So Shahid Afridi, he's out to 31, 54 for 3.
Well, Pakistan have just lost Shahid Afridi. Misbah-ul Haq, the newcomer, is at the crease now, facing Joseph Angara. "13 overs gone, 58 for 3 Pakistan. Not a lot of batting to come. A couple of all-rounders, then the tail."
Great shot. That is a terrific shot from Yunus Khan. Whipped it through the leg side.
Quick positioning from Yunus Khan, and able to pick up wickets. Wide delivery outside the off stump, and it's been hit with a lot of power. Although the fielder dived in order to stop the ball.
Lovely shot. Right through the centre of the 2 fieldsmen who are at backward point. This time, short, pulls it through mid-wicket. Brings up the chalk and brings up 4 runs.
Well, that was a bad delivery. That one, the field up, the mid-wicket in close, and a half-tracker again. He's got to concentrate. He's got to keep this tight. Can't let it go away at the moment. All the time in the world to whack this one. Didn't try to overhit it, just steered it right through the direction he wanted. Bad delivery. Yunus Khan. This series, 1 day as in 2002. Not too bad.
And that is a great shot. We've seen some top shots in this over, but none more graceful than that one, which was smashed straight down the ground.
Yunus Khan on 49, so just needing one more for a very well-made 50. Oh, he's gone through the line, an appeal for stumping. This time the reference has been made, and the Kenyans are pretty sure that they've got Yunus Khan here.
Well, his foot was up in the air, the back foot. There is no doubt about it. Just a matter of whether he pulled it back or not. Well within time. Well, he looks okay.
Yes, touch and go. Well, if the foot is on the line, then the decision has got to go with the fielding team. But I think he's just dragged it back in time. A lavish drive, looking to heave the ball away over the top, and could have just made it back in time. There you see him just dragging that back leg back in the crease. And I think the third umpire is ready for his decision, and a green line comes on. And Pakistan dressing room, I'm sure, will have a sigh of relief as well. As will Yunus Khan. He's batting on 49. Lapse in concentration. End of the over, 126 for 3.
He's on 49. He tried an extravagant stroke in the last over, but this time just nudging the ball down to third man and picking up his single. And he's completed his 50. Very well played innings from Yunus Khan. At one time, the Pakistan was in dire situation, but with his solid batting, he has averted the situation, and now he's completed his 50. 7 boundaries in that one.
That's gone. That's gone all the way. Meaty blow, and the bowler even acknowledging that hit from Yunus Khan. Fantastic timing on that one. 59 of 72. Strike rate improving. That's nicely cut away by Yunus Khan. Another boundary. Very, very classy indeed. Waiting for the ball didn't turn back, so he had plenty of width to play in that area. Lovely shot.
It was. He waited and then making sure that he hit the ball at the arm length. Towards the point area. Nice placement.
A lovely drive, effortlessly put away by Misbah-ul Haq. That is very, very good shot. A little shuffle and working the ball away towards the onside. And that also brings up the 100 partnership. He's considered to have immense level of concentration. That's put away by Yunus Khan, and that's hit a tree. Even could have gone past it. Fine hit for a 6.
Premeditated. But once again, hitting the ball beautifully right out of the middle of the bat. Look at that. Stretching forward, taking the ball from outside the off stump, getting the elevation right. No chance for the field spin.
Driving beautifully through the offside, making room and getting another boundary. 6 and a boundary. And also getting his career best in one-day cricket as well. Yunus Khan hasn't hit 100 so far in one-day cricket, which is just a little strange considering that he's got tremendous potential.
Done very well today. And that brings up his half-century. His first one for his country. And he should feel pretty happy with that. Not too much emotion, but he certainly has guided his team through to what should be a very, very comfortable victory.
Yes, no, good innings from the youngster there, just 22 years old, 50 from 92. It's not setting the world on fire, but under the circumstances, he did what he had to. That was the main thing, kept his head. Well, didn't even bother running that. I think he thought he had the 4 runs on the board there. Guinness.
He really did pin the ears back, and I think to Yunus Khan's credit too, Tomo, he could have perhaps gone after the bowling in the previous over, and he wanted to get Misbah-ul Haq his 50. He's done that, and now he's prepared, I think, to probably try and wrap this game up as quickly as possible. So that in itself was a nice bit of team play. Up in the air, now over the top of mid-off, 4 runs. That's the game. So Pakistan notching up their second victory against Kenya, batting second on both occasions, and that ended up a very, very much a comprehensive victory for Pakistan.
And it needed a strong reply from the middle order because the top order folded. Shoaib Malik, Saeed Anwar, Shahid Afridi all going rather quickly, although Shahid Afridi hit a couple of massive hits for 6s but couldn't continue. Got out for 31. Yunus Khan was a stabilizing effect, 87 of 91, and Misbah-ul Haq, playing his second one-day international, got his first 50, and that will give his confidence a lot of good. And the Kenyan bowlers, well, they started off rather well, maintaining good line and length, but they just couldn't control the flow of the middle order. Yunus Khan and Misbah-ul Haq took the game away from them with a masterful 100 partnership.